Once the data has been mapped and loaded into Admin UI, the status of the data load for the mandatory files can be checked on the data load report. This allows a user to start troubleshooting any problems with the data mapping and load activities. The data load report is accessed from the Admin UI homepage. In the Clinical Study Dataset section, View Data Load Report. Click on View Data Load Report. This opens in a new browser and presents the last 3 loads that were done in Admin UI. At the top here, it shows you the date of the upload, time of upload, success, etc. If you select a particular load, this is the data that we've just loaded. This displays the date of upload and the time of upload. And then you have 4 reports below. Our upload was successful, completed successfully with no errors. Therefore, we should have nothing in our exception report, which is correct. If the ETL job completed with errors, then there would be an amber status with completed for you to check and troubleshoot. In this case, if there's no changes, the ETL is skipped. If there's no changes in the data, then the ETL doesn't run. And the other report status is failed. In this case, you'll need to troubleshoot because the ETL job has actually failed and no data has been passed. So if we've selected the data that we've just loaded, we can see that the data has loaded successfully, so there's nothing populated in the exception report as expected. If we click on the source data table report, we can see that the tables in React have populated correctly with the correct table entries to the mapping tables from the source data in React, so we've got no error status. If we click on source data field, we can now see that the source data field report shows that the tables in React have been populated correctly with the correct data entries from the source data to React. So if we look here, we can see that the data entries, the mapping to the source data files has been correct. As we can see, no errors. And finally, the source data value report. As there were no issues with parsing the data, there are no entries in the source data value report as expected. So this data load has been successful.